All right, welcome everybody around the world. Welcome to all my subscribers. So if you can't hear my audio, just let me know, but I'm going to go ahead anyways. I don't see the indicator lights working. So for this video, I want to show off a fossilized egg that I found a long time ago. And this fossilized egg, it looks strongly like there is a creature inside of it. It's like one part of the egg has been broken off and it got fossilized like that, or the way I found it, it looks like you can see the creature, like the whole body of the creature from head to tail, or from head to behind. So I'll show it in a moment. And I mean, it strongly looks like it. It kind of looks like a frog, but the only problem is that frogs are not born in giant eggs. Okay, this is about the size of a chicken egg, considering that it may have shrunk down a little bit over all the time. But it's very interesting. It's always fascinated me, and I've always planned to one day take it to a museum or some type of scientist or a scientific organization or whatnot, if possible, to see what they think it is. But I will never let this thing leave my possession, because it could very well be the first fossilized proof of a reptilian humanoid. So I say reptilian because it kind of looks like a reptile or an amphibian, and it's in a big egg. So I don't know what else it could be. It has a humanoid body shape. It's got 2 arms, 2 forearms, 2 legs, but it doesn't have a tail as far as I can see, because its back is facing up. So you can see where its little like its pelvis or its butt would be. And you can see the head, and it's even got a fossilized eye. So it's very, very interesting. But before I show it to everybody, obviously from day one, I considered, is it just pareidolia or whatever you call it, pareidolia, where you see things that you want to see? Well, I've had many years to scrutinize it. I'll show it to everybody for everybody to see. It really looks like a creature in this fossilized egg. But before I do that, I just want to show people another fossil that I found, because I've always liked exploring and finding things and all that. And I've got a huge specimen collection, if you want to call it that, huge little collection of things. But this is another genuine fossil that I found. This is very old. This is probably easily millions of years old, but nonetheless, right? This is how old it is, right? It's obviously a type of like seashell, right? Like a clam or whatever. It's so old that it's become part of the rock. It's not that it's like just stuck in it. It's part of the rock. It is like fused with the rock. You can even see like the striations in the shell there, and you can see the inside and the contents of it as well. So, just show people something else other than this supposed egg, right? I do collect fossils, and this, as you can see, is clearly a fossil. So, anyways, this is the specimen here, and I've got a nice little bright light to help shine some light on it. So I'm going to show one side of the egg first, right? Yeah, let's see, maybe will this help? I don't think I need that light actually, so I'll leave that out. So this is the back side of the egg. You don't see anything on here, right? So I'll put it up nice and close for everybody. Okay, now as we turn around, you're going to start to see the creature, right? So let me just get my little pointer out. If I need to, I'll shine the light on it. So top of the egg, bottom of the egg, or whatever, right? This is the back of the creature here. There are 2 arms where the arms would be. There are legs where the legs would be. This is like the back. That would be like the pelvis area. This must be where it got crushed or something a long time ago, maybe pecked at by some ancient bird. And this is the back side of the head. On one side of the head, you can see a little fossilized eye that just stands out. So I'll just turn it around. Which side is, yeah, so this side here is where you can see the legs more so. So this is, like I said, this would be the pelvis here, and this is the leg coming out with the knee, right? And then this here would be the arm tucked underneath. So again, that's the back. This is the back of the head there. Let me check which side has the eye. So the eye should be right there. You'll see it like a white circle. Is that it? right above my fingernail, that like white circle. So even the eye is preserved, right? So as I turn the egg here, you can definitely see, right? Like this is a fossilized egg, right? When you look at it up close, right? This it's not a rock, right? You can see like it's got those I don't know what to call it, like that latticing and all of that. This is an old uh, fossilized egg. So there's definitely a creature in there. But the point is you can see that it's got hind legs and forelegs. Like this is the back of the shoulders here, right? So that's the back of one arm. That's the back of the other arm. That's where it's been injured or damaged. That's the back of the head. This side's more obscured because the top of the egg was probably exposed, and that's just how it got probably buried or whatever, and then fossilized like that, unfortunately. And you can see, I guess, kind of down underneath the creature there. But I mean, it's clear as day. I mean, depending on the lighting, it might be hard to see certain things, but I mean, it's even got the eye. Like I said, when you go in close, you can see the eye there. And I go in real close, it looks like it's harder to see the body. So unfortunately, this thing's cracking. This thing never cracked before. It's got a crack going around here now. That's unfortunate. It must have been struck or something. So let's shine some light on this bad boy. Yeah, I don't know if the light really does anything. I don't think the light's necessary. Just in person, it's so clear as day. But like on the screen here, it's kind of hard to see. Maybe I just need to get closer here like that. So like I said, that would be the knee of the right leg. That would be like the back side of the right leg, pelvis. You come around this side. That must be part of the left side leg. Well, this is obscured because it blends into the rock, but it's got a clearly defined back there, right? That's one side of the back. This is the other side of the back. Clear ridge right over, goes in a bit. Then you got the bulge for the head, right where the eye would be. You got that white, right, which is fossilized in like in a different way. Maybe it's like calcified or something. I'm not sure, right? But in the arm, it's like proportionally exactly what you'd expect, like where the arm would be, where the leg would be, the kind of tucked in position with the head going forward. I mean, I think it's quite clear. And the other interesting thing is where this crack has been forming on the egg, probably because of humidity or whatever. It's forming like underneath where the alleged creature is too, right? So it's like the creature is a separate component from the rest of the egg. So whatever it's made up of was, composed of slightly different things than the rest of the egg. So maybe that altered, the crystalline form or the fossilized material, whatever you call it, than the rest of the egg. So they might have different hardnesses, and that might be why it's cracking like around where the creature is. You can kind of see the crack coming around here. So those holes look really pronounced on the camera. Probably because you can see it more. So this is the side where you don't see much of the creature; you just see the back. But I mean, the creature is even like a different shade. Like it's very obvious. Like this angle here, you can see it better, right? So you can see that it's an egg, and right there, it kind of looks like the creature is like curled up like a little embryo type, like a little baby, like asleep. Like you can see it right there. So I don't think this is pareidolia or whatever you call it. I mean, I'm open to considering that. I haven't shut that out, but this is definitely a fossilized egg, right? It's not a rock. It doesn't resemble any normal rock where I live. Trust me. I got hundreds of rocks that I've collected. This is not like it. It's a different material. For some reason, it was here where I live. So all I can figure, and the other thing I thought is it a sea turtle, right? Because sea turtles would lay eggs, but it just doesn't look like a sea turtle because like this back leg right here, and you can almost see where the back leg would be as well here. It just, I don't know. I don't think that looks like a turtle to me. It looks more like a frog because frogs have like those backs with the big pronounced rear legs. It looks like a frog, but frogs are born as tadpoles. So if anybody knows what this could be, besides just a silly rock, you know what I mean? But if you know what this could be, whether a turtle or maybe there was some ancient frog that was born in an egg and all of that, but that's it right there. It's definitely got a creature in there with 2 forearms, 2 rear legs. The rear legs look very prominent. It's got a back, overall humanoid type shape. And where is that eye again? Yeah, the little pale yellowish creamy dot there. So the closer I get in, all the latticing becomes apparent, and then it's like an illusion on the eyes, and all you can really see is the latticing. So as I pull away and turn it, you can see the creature better, right? And the indentation where it's been like pecked at or just like crushed by something on the top. So very interesting. You can see like where the holes go down. There must have been like, or maybe there is like a little chasm underneath the creature. So very interesting stuff. But like I said, if anybody has an idea what this could be, then let me know. I don't think it can be a frog. It If it was a reptile, it would have a tail, but it does not appear to have a tail. Right? So what other creature looks like a frog but and doesn't have a tail but is born in an egg, right? That's what I'm getting to. I don't think there is one. Sea turtle? I don't think he really looks like a sea turtle. So, anyways, that's my specimen here. I think it's far more impressive in person. I think the darker it is, the better you can see it. But, anyways, that's enough for today. So, well, like I said, it's harder to see when you get up close in this camera. That angle's better. But, anyways, let me know what you think, folks. Yeah, I just read the comment there. That was funny. So, anyways, folks, I would have thought like the baby turtles would have prominent flippers, right? And whilst the front here, it could be flippers, it's just this back leg is so pronounced. And proportionally, it's exactly where those limbs would be. You know what I mean? Proportionally, it's all there. So this very prominent back leg with this knee here, and the front part of it's where is it? The front part of it's even curled back like right here. You just can't really see it well on the camera. So like the knee comes out. See how the knee comes out here? That shiny part's like the bowl of the knee. Turn it around. This is literally the armpit of the leg right here, where I'm running that dark line. And the other part of the leg is right here. It's just harder to see on the camera, but it is all separate, right? You wouldn't see that. You don't see that in a turtle. So, anyways, thank you all for watching. And again, my other fossil, just for the heck of it, because I'm certainly not going to make another video. This is clearly just a clamshell. You know what I mean? But still very cool, though. It's very heavy as well. I didn't swoop out the sand. What's interesting, there is this round thing in here, which is very like different color than the rest of it. It's so smooth. Maybe that's like the creature that got fossilized, or a rock that went down in the open part of the clam and then got smoothed out by the water before the rest of it got fossilized. I don't know, but it's weird because it's like so smooth. Again, it's hard to see on the camera, but it's like far whiter than anything else in here. It stands out and it's like smooth. It's like someone put an ocean pebble inside the clam before it fossilized. But this one's just so cool. I like this one. This could be millions of years old, potentially, easily, or 40 million. There's sections of where I live that are like 40 million years old and older. So, and I can't remember where I found this one anymore. But, anyways, so there you go, folks. Take care. Thanks for coming.